That's fine.
All right, man. We gonna knock out our top 10 hip hop groups.
I guess I'll start out. My number 10 is my only actually newer group, is Odd Future. Only because, I'll be honest, when Odd Future is by themselves, I don't really get the fuck out of here. When Odd Future is by, like, each Odd Future member by themselves, like, I don't really, like, I listen to Tyler, I don't fuck with him as much as I fuck with other people. But when you put all of them together, making music together, I think Odd Future is amazing.
Like Oldie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oldie was
That's a good example.
Okay, so my number 9 is Public Enemy. My number 8.
Wait, god damn.
Why is Public Enemy so damn low?
No, I don't even care about that. Just the fact my man had Public Enemy on his list. I love that. Go ahead.
Public Enemy is only that low because I don't know. I can't say it's a respect thing because I did fuck with them, but not to the extent that I fuck with these other groups. Like my top 5 or my top 6 are like favorites out of all. But for my man down at the other end of the table, I will agree with him, even though you might not agree with positioning. Tribe Called Quest takes number 8.
I'm just proud he threw that up there. I appreciate that. Good looking out, John.
No, actually, because I fuck with them. Number 7 is Outkast.
There you go.
Number 6 is Dipset. No, number 7 is, wait. Number 6 is Dipset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I did this out of order, but I think I added an extra group, but whatever. Continuing on. Next up is Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I forgot about Bone Thugs.
I didn't. I wanted to put them in so much, but yeah.
The song that pushed them over to being so high and being really in my top 10 and so high, First of the Month, because it was an instrumental.
Wake up,
Yeah.
It's the first of the month.
That shit. Okay, next up is NWA.
Okay.
Because what the group
I
did.
don't think we all have NWA on the list.
I have on my list.
I have them on my list too.
Okay, I hope so. Not only for what they did as a group, but what spawned off of them breaking up. The Eazy versus Dr. Dre shit was.
They barely made it on my list though.
Beastie Boys is next up.
Motherfucker!
I didn't put them on this list. I put them on my other list.
No, they laid along on that list.
I put them on my other
Son
list.
of a bitch! You all forgot about the Beastie Boys.
I didn't put them on the hip hop list. I put them on the other list.
Intergalactic, what's it called? No Sleep Till Morning. Beastie Boys.
Motherfucker!
I didn't put anybody. I didn't put anybody.
Brass Monkey?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't put anybody on my hip hop list after playing Guitar Hero.
Okay. Next up, Wu-Tang, because Wu-Tang belongs up there for multiple reasons. If you have to question it, then
Fuck you.
Fuck out of here. And my number 1, just
My
mainly
original top 10 list, and I was like, nah.
Okay, number 10, NWA. Number 9, I got The Lox. Number 8, I got Public Enemy.
Okay.
Number 7, I got De La Soul.
All right.
Okay.
Number 6, I got Run DMC. Number 5, I got Tribe. Okay, A Tribe Called Quest for you new niggas. Number 4, I got The Clips.
Ah, shit.
Malice.
I feel so
and
bad.
Push.
I feel so bad because I did throw Hometown in my top 10.
Terrence
God.
and Gene. Number 4.
God damn it.
Well, actually,
You're right.
He's not Malice anymore.
No. When he was in the clips, he was
Yeah, I
Malice.
know.
That's all I give a fuck about.
You're
Number 3,
You're
I got the Dungeon Family.
Oh shit!
I got the entire Dungeon
You
Family.
mean Outkast, Goody Mob?
The entire Dungeon Family.
That gave birth to Future, by the way.
Number 2, I got Dipset.
Of course you got to dip. I thought they'd be number 1 on your list.
Number 1,
I'm
Wu-Tang.
yeah.
Number 1, Wu-Tang.
I thought
I don't think I have to explain any of those.
If you went through your top 10 without throwing Wu-Tang in there, I was about to be like, wait a minute,
I don't have to explain
I
any
think
of
we all
those.
generally have the same list, just in different orders.
Yes.
Yeah. Now,
Clearly, I had a couple that weren't thought about.
Dungeon Family was the one that threw me off. I'm fucking pissed at you about that one. I didn't think about it.
Cause I didn't want to put that whole collective on there like that. But I mean,
They were the real reason I started listening to Atlanta music was Dungeon Family. Cause as you see, most of my list
Is Northern.
is New York based.
but you're from New York though. I can understand
Yeah.
that.
That's what you grew up on.
The Clips got it because they really showed niggas that Virginia was rapping hard shit. Like that cocaine rap was really, like they really did that shit. And NWA, I don't think most rap fans can have a list without NWA on it.
Yeah, no.
It just won't happen.
They really did
They
a
spawned
huge
so
thing
much.
for West Coast rap. I think the people I have on my list that's not New York, they did a huge thing for their region and their hip hop scene.
If you want to try to debate NWA at all, then go cry yourself to sleep without Kendrick.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Without NWA, you don't have Kendrick
Yeah.
or Schoolboy. Top Dog don't exist without NWA.
God, what would my life be without Schoolboy and Kendrick? Shit.
What you got, Alex?
I did mine off of lyrical stuff again, which is why some of these people that y'all named, I was like, I don't know.
Now, let me tell you,
basically
until 5 minutes ago, I didn't have the last. I had Rough Riders.
I was gonna have Rough Riders on my list too, just because of Eve and everybody else in that group. But all right, here's my top 10. Number 10, Black Star, Talib Kweli and Mos Def.
I feel bad I missed them. I forgot
The
about
only
them.
reason why they cracked my top 10 is because that album that they did together was so great, even though it was one album. It was just so
It
perfect
was so worth it.
that they just cracked it. It was just perfect. Number 9, Slum Village. My boys from Detroit.
I'm hauling.
Yeah, that's my shit too.
I want to myself. I can't help
The first song John Legend ever sang on a major single, I guess. Number 8, EPMD.
Eric Sermon.
Eric Sermon and Parrish making dollars. Group is dope. Number 7, NWA. Number 6, Wu-Tang. Number 5, The Roots. And not the Roots that are on the Tonight Show. That shit kitty watered down. We just doing this to make some money. I'm talking about
Philadelphia.
90, yes.
Philadelphia.
Not the Far Side. Things Fall Apart. I'm talking about the Roots, the actual Roots. When they had the bass player with the goddamn toothpick in his mouth, and he was chewing on that bitch. Damn. Number 4, De La Soul. Number 3, Public Enemy. Number 2, Outkast. Because the things they did for Atlanta hip hop.
Number 1.
It's crazy. They knocked the door open for Atlanta hip hop, really.
Number 1.
And number 1, if you don't know me by now, then you just don't know. Has to be The Tribe. All 4 members. Not the 3 that you all know. All 4. Jerobi was in the group too, y'all. Now, you pulled up the Dungeon Family. And I was gonna go with the Native Tongues. Where was The Tribe, De La, Queen Latifah.
You could have did that.
I wanted to do that, but I was like, nah. Some of the motherfuckers in that group.
We're gonna have some. We're gonna have some of these motherfuckers watching. We're gonna have some of y'all going back and buying old ass albums off of iTunes.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
We're gonna do to y'all what y'all did to Missy when y'all saw her at the Super Bowl and y'all didn't know who the fuck she was.
There's gonna be some 16-year-old watching the show going, who are these people?
And you're welcome. Go back and you research all these motherfuckers you don't listen to and you haven't heard, and you email us. Thank us later.
Now I know you didn't make a list, but you just give us 5. Who would be your groups that you listen to?
I really can't think of like 5 groups.
I know one.
Like that off top. What group?
I know for you, Odd Future would probably be up there.
Yeah, I think it would be one. I like listening to ASAP, but it's only like 2 of them I listen to.
Yeah, not
It's
the
just
entire
These days,
Ferg and Rocky.
Everything's going away from groups.
Yeah.
Like when I was listening to y'all go through those groups, I was like,
It's not really groups anymore. It's record labels.
Yeah, they're all.
You got Young Money. You got good music, but these are not groups.
Like, yeah, because if you wanted to go that way, because then if you wanted to look at it that way, then the Jay-Z Kanye collab was.
That's not a group.
Yeah, no, it's not a group.
yeah.
But
That's what we're getting at. We're
things
getting
like
collabs.
Yeah, and things like that would have to be up there. I mean, Dr. Dre and Eminem would have to be up there because it's shit.
And like when you think about
they're
Future,
not
it's not even.
Right now, even when you think of groups, you think of all these niggas that rap on the same track every time.
Yeah.
There are no groups these days.
Yeah, like outside of Odd Future is one of the few.
But they don't all rap
Yeah,
on
but
one
I'm saying
track.
now, like
Now
at
they
first
do.
it was like they have 2. There's 2 Odd Future albums, where it's
That
like
are-
all of them on an album.
Yeah, which
but then
is-
everyone else is like, okay, there's a mixtape. Like you got Haji and Left Brain, which is mellow hype. Then sometimes you got High G.
And then Frank don't rap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But his new album will be a rap album. Supposedly.
I'm sorry.
I like to hear this because Frank, your ass know you don't rap.
Now, Frank. Now,
You know
Frank.
you
His verse on
No,
Oldie
you
was
don't rap.
good.
His
verse on Oldie was good.
as shit.
No, that verse with Frank on Oldie was good. That was good.
Anybody who hasn't listened to Oldie without Future,
You're gonna have to
fuck
spit like
yourself. Go listen to
you're
it.
gonna have to spit like Trey was spitting in 09 when he dropped that mixtape of him rapping and singing. That shit was fire.
I
He going to
say-
turn it to black tie.
You gonna have to rap like Chris Brown on Phantom of a Fan.
I would
Yeah.
definitely say Clips would be there, but also NERD for me.
Yes.
Well, that's more of a
NERD is on my other list.
I don't know. To me, that would be one of them. I mean, like you said, like when I was listening to y'all, I was like, there's not really
Yeah.
groups because Odd Future like is a group,
Was a
but
group more.
was a group more.
I call
yeah,
them more
but they-
collectives.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
used to be a group. When they first came out,
Yeah,
Future
it
was
was
a
a
group. They
group.
dropped 2 albums together.
But
They
they're-
did a bunch of work together. The only person who had a solo album was
Tyler.
for a while. It was Tyler, and then Frank came out with
and
one,
then Earl.
and then Earl.
That's
No,
one thing.
That was it.
That's one thing I miss in hip hop. There's no more groups.
They really aren't.
There's no groups. There's no rhyming off each other. Like when you got a group, you got so much fucking. What's the word I'm looking for?
Potential.
Not potential. So much. Just, you gel so much with these 2 or 3 people. Every track you're on is fire. All of y'all are jumping on the track. Now,
Like tell me there's not a Wu-Tang song out there that even if you didn't like really like it wasn't your favorite song.
Even on their
you
solo
vibe.
albums, though. Like
You
Rick
vibe to it.
Wan's Ice Cream or whatever, when he had like 5 motherfuckers from Wu-Tang, and it was like that could have just been a Wu-Tang
and
track.
can I tell you that Redman and Method Man got disqualified on my list because of the fact that Method Man was in Wu-Tang?
I can say the same for
You can't be on more than
being
2.
on
You
the
can't be on
Squad.
more than 2 legendary hip hop groups at one time. It don't work like that.
Yeah, because they both came from legendary collectives and then came up to do their own thing together. With Method Man being Wu-Tang and Redman being with the Hit Squad, with Eric Sermon and them.